Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play, link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, Drukhari versus Red Scorpions, Primaris, Space Marines. Alright, so welcome to this 2000 points game. Red Scorpions, Primaris, Space Marines versus Drakkari. This is the knockout stage of our Season 8 battle report, so 8 armies have gone through. Some games have already been played. The combinations that we're playing now, it's the knockout stage, so one army will be knocked out of the league here in this game, and one army will go through with a chance to try and make it through to the final battle of the season to see who will be champion. Could be the Drakkari, could be the Red Scorpions, but this game needs to be resolved to see who goes through. So these two sides have actually clashed before. Right at the very start of the league, it was the Drukhari that prevailed against Tom Covey's Red Scorpions. So a bit of a grudge match here, and a chance for Tom to reap his revenge. So, Drukhari list, I've just mentioned the patrons at gold level. They get their names shouted out at the start of all of our battle reports. So that's Alex Stillwell, Andrew Swan, Marcus Emphley, Luke Schwengel, Nathan Skrzuti, Nicholas Lucas, Patrick McPherson, Paul Cook, Will Wright and Zachary Stiltonen. So big thanks to those guys for their support at gold level. You can check out the end credits for the names of those supporting at silver level, and thank you very much also to those supporting at bronze. And that Patreon page that I've set up is for my local War Games Club, SSWG. All the proceeds go to them and supports them with their terrain making projects, which we can then feature in our games. So this Drukhari list, it's been adapted slightly just to adjust for the new points values coming through from the list that I was running at the start of the season. So it's now running at 10 command points. I reckon I've got this right. So I'm running a triple patrol, a raiding force here from the Drukhari Codex. So paying the command points, 6 command points it costs for 3 patrols. The Warlord is in one of those patrols, so you get 2 command points back. And then in the Drukhari Codex, if you take 3 patrols, a raiding force, you get 4 command points back as well. So back up to 12, and I've paid points for extra Warlord trait and relic. So 10 command points available here for this Drukhari raiding force. So 3 patrols, 2 of them are Carbolite, and then one of them is Witch Cult. So the 2 patrols, first of all, for the Carbolites, it's going to be Carbol of the Black Heart. So it's +1 on the power from Pain. So it's start of the game, I'm going to count as being on turn 2. So we're just 1 step ahead with that. And then also vehicles that have the inert vehicles are granted inured to suffering, so 6+ feel no pain. That's going to be all these Venoms, the Flyers as well, the 2 Raiders, and then also the Ravager as well. So just to try and help them stay alive for a little bit longer with 6+ feel no pain. HQ choices, I'll go for all the HQs and troops just for these 2 patrols. So the 2 HQs required, first of all is an Archon, Blast Pistol and Agonizer for him, Warlord trait Labyrinth for Cunning, so he's harvesting command points on a 6+, and then whenever relics or stratagems are used, and then his relic is Writ of the Living Muse, so reroll 1s to wound. That's for shooting and in close combat, so it's going to act like a Space Marine captain and as well as a lieutenant. Then Drazar, Master of Blades, is the second HQ choice, just for these 2 patrols lumped together. Then for troops, 3 units of Carbonite Warriors, all 5-man squads, each equipped with a blaster. Then each has a dedicated transport, it's a Venom, with the double splinter cannons for each of those. Then within the 2 patrols, there's an Elite's choice, it's a unit of 5 Incubi. Then for heavy support as well, there is a Ravager just over here. I've taken 2 Raiders, dedicated transport vehicles within the Cabal, so they're going to get the 6+ feel no pain and so on. And then 2 Flyers as well. It's 2 Void Raven bombers there in the list as well. So that's the 2 patrols for Cabal of the Black Heart. Then finally as a patrol, it's a Witch Cult, Cult of the Red Grief. That gives advance and charge to the infantry units, and then re-rolling charges as well, just to add a bit of speed to those. So first, HQ is a Succubus. So I've gone for a relic, it's the Blood Glaives. It's a better glaive for her, which is unique to Cult of the Red Grief, and the Warlord traits +1 invuln saves, boasting a 3+ invuln save in close combat. Then for troops, actually running 3 units of Witches. So 3 units of 5, all with Agonizer and Blast Pistol in each of those squads, and then 2 of the squads, this squad and this squad here, are equipped with Shard Net and Impalers. Didn't have the points to equip it on the 3rd squad. Then I also have for the patrol 2 units of Reavers, a unit of 3 and a unit of 6. 2 blasters in this squad, 1 blaster in the other squad, and I think that's everything here for this list. Combat drugs, yes, so I've gone for +1 attack on this Witch squad, +1 strength on this squad, +2 leadership just to use up that counter for the Succubus, +1 weapon skill on the other squad, +1 toughness on the larger unit of bikers, and then +2 move on the squad of 3. So that's the list for the Drukhari. The force has been slightly trimmed down. I've lost 1 of the Flyers, some Lamayan characters missing as well. So a fresh challenge for them here, but I think all the armies have had to shrink slightly in size. But we'll see how the Drukhari can do. As mentioned before in other videos, we're splitting the games. So half of the league battles, the knockout stage, will be on the Plus channel, and then half will be on YouTube as well. So if you want to catch all the action, be sure to check out the Plus channel. But that's the list here for the Drukhari. We'll take a look now and see what Tom Covey has in his Primaris Red Scorpions list. Right, so 2,000 points of Red Scorpions. Congratulations to Tom Covey for bringing them this far in the league. Victory here against the Drukhari will put them through into the next stage of our Season 8 battle reports. We'll let Tom run through his Primaris list.
Okay, so 2,000 points of Red Scorpions. I will be continuing to use them as Iron Hands. Forge World have released the book to say they suggest using Ultramarines as the chapter with Inheritors of the Primarch. But just so my army's staying consistent throughout the league, I'm going to continue with Iron Hands for the rest of this year. And then there's been a few changes, mainly because Cullen's dropped in points, so I've had to slot in a couple of different units to make up for that. So starting with the HQs, I've got Cullen the Risen for HQ. He has dropped to 265 points from 400. However, he has lost a toughness, he's lost a strength, he's lost his mortal wound output in close combat. So not particularly good, and his invulnerable save has dropped to 5 up from 4 up, so it's pretty painful. Oh, and he's also lost his 6+ Feel No Pain aura. So yeah, they've taken quite a lot away.
He's been on a diet.
Yeah, he's been on a big diet, although he doesn't look it. So Christmas coming up, so he's got to be on a diet, I suppose, for the turkey. And then next HQ is a Primaris librarian. I have made him the warlord, and he is taking. I've made him up to a chief librarian, and he's taking psychic mastery, which gives him +1 to psychic tests. He'll be taking psychic fortress and might of heroes, and he'll also have the relic, the armor Indomitus as well. The third choice for the HQ is a Master of the Forge Tech Marine, which I've also paid 1 CP for to give him a Warlord trait, so he automatically heals 3. Then going on to the troops choices, I've got 3 5-man standard intercessor squads, with the sergeants having grenade launchers on all their guns. I've got a 5-man squad of assault intercessors, just a new addition there, just as they are. Then going into the dedicated transports, 2 impulsors. Both of the impulsors have got the iron rail heavy stubbers and the shield domes. And then I've got a repulsor. The repulsor is actually equipped with a twin link las cannon and 2 onslaught Gatling guns for this game. Onto elites, I've got a 3-man squad of blade guard. I've got a judicia, and I've got a redemptor with the 2 onslaught guns as well. And then last but not least, the fast attack option, which are the bikes today. And that's my 2,000 points list of Red Scorpions.
Okay. Tom's just mentioning Caribcon has the captain keyword.
Yeah. So they've given him the captain keyword now. So I was actually travelling over with 2 captains, and obviously you can't do 2 captains.
Oh, I see. Right. So you swapped him out for a psycho. Gotcha. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's Tom's list here. It's good to see it changing, trying out different units, and bringing new units in fresh from the painting desk as well. Blade Guard veterans, we've seen those once before. But they're freshly done. The bikers, and then now it's a debut for these. Assault intercessors. Great to see those painted up. Fantastic models, and great to see them in Tom's list. Tom's on Instagram. You can follow his progress. Link for that will be in the video description below. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. Alright, so we have a scenario. It's been randomly determined for this knockout game, Scorched Earth, from Grand Tournament 2020, Strike Force size battles. So deployment zone looks something like this, and there's 6 objectives, sort of in a circle. So 2 like so, in this deployment zone, and then 1 on each flank, and then 2 in the opposing side's deployment zone as well. So Tom won the roll-off and is elected to go at the other side of the board, just his deployment zone marked by the yellow dice, and then the Drukhari deployment zone marked by the orange dice running along here. The objectives then, just to see where they're placed on the board. This one, it's for the Drukhari deployment zone just here, the other one's across the other side just here, no man's land. On the right hand side of the Drakkari is this one, and then the other one's just tucked the other side of this generator. It's just tucked around there, and then Tom's quite obscured. Yeah, he's chosen that, and that one's hidden behind the building there. Then this one's hidden behind the other building, just tucked in there as well.
I didn't place them.
No, he's chosen wisely, so slightly obscured, and that will help to some degree. So the mission rules then. Take and hold first of all primary objectives. It's control of 1 or more objectives gets you 5 points. 2 or more is another 5 points, and then more than the opponent is 5 points on top of that. And then for secondaries, it's raising objectives. So Tom he's not gone for the secondary. I've gone for it, so I've got to go after that objective that's hidden around there, and the other one that's hidden around the corner. If I'm able to raise those, they're worth 6 points each, so potential of 12 points available for the Drakkari for that secondary. So just the wording of it, just to get this right. 1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the start of your movement phase. If it's within range of an objective marker that can be raised, and no enemy units within range of that objective marker. So that objective marker has to be cleared before your movement phase. It's got to be nothing on there at all. You're in control of it. You start the action, and then you can claim the points at the end of your turn. So you can't move onto the objective in your turn, clear it, and then claim the points. It's got to be empty the turn that you start to perform that action. So a bit of effort required to clear those objectives, to hold them, raise them, and then pick up the points. So Drukhari have gone for that secondary, and then two others bring it down. Tom has lots of tanks and dreadnoughts, so points available for destroying them. And then we've also gone for engaging all fronts, control of table quarters, just with the spread of objectives all around the table and the speed of the Drukhari. That one suits them well. Bit of a toss-up between that one. Line breakers also tempting to go for, but I'll stick with engage on all fronts for that secondary. That's the 3 for the Drukhari. Tom's gone for grind them down, so trying to kill more units than the Drukhari in the turn. It's worth 3 points at the end of each battle round. And then engage on all fronts as well, table quarters.
And bring them down as well. Bring it down as well.
And bring it down as well, yes. So going for the destruction of Drukhari vehicles. Plenty of them. 2 points for each of the Venoms. 2 points for each of the Raiders and Ravager, and 3 points available if Tom's able to destroy the Flyers. It makes sense to go after them because he's going to try and destroy the contents of these. He needs to destroy the vehicles first, so it's a wise choice going for bring it down. That secondary is chosen. We'll go into deployment now, start alternating placing units on the board. Right, so the battle mat and terrain that we're using in this game, the battle mat here is by gamemat.eu, so there'll be a link for them in the video description below. 6x4 inch size, we just mark the boundary of the game here for our Strike Force size games of 9th edition. Rolls out nice and flat, figure friendly, nice and quiet for dice rolling as well. And then some of the terrain is from gamemat.eu as well. It's this industrial terrain set. Here, these buildings here, that's their pre-painted terrain that is available from them as well. And then in this game, we're also featuring terrain from madgamingterrain.com. It's the MDF terrain that you put together yourself. It's stackable, and all the walkways and so on can be magnetised and joined together, and I've just sort of integrated it with the Games Workshop AdMech terrain here to create this feature in the centre of the battlefield. But you can check out those two companies for suppliers of battle mats and terrain for your games of Warhammer 40,000. Alright, so deployment is complete for both sides. It's turned into a bit of a flank battle lining up here on the two flanks. So nothing in the middle for Tom's force. And then across here, Bikers, Impulsor, regular Intercessor squad inside, Tank Marine, Kaln, and then an Intercessor squad just here. So that's this force on this flank. Then a gap in between. And then over on this side is, because bear in mind you've got home objective, flank objective, enemy objective, so there's a string of 3 on each side here, so it has dictated play to some degree. Redemptor Dreadnought on the extreme left hand side, Intercessor squad inside the Impulsor. This is Severin Loth, the Psyker.
No, he's not taken a Severin Loth anymore, he's just taken as a
standard Psyker, Primaris.
Librarian, because Severin Loth is now terrible.
Gotcha, okay. And then loaded up inside here is the Judicia, Blade Guard Veterans, Assault Intercessors, all inside there. Okay, and then tons of firepower. This is the last, one of the last models to be placed. Drukhari are watching to see where this one went, and then we had a number of units to place after that. But that's the deployment here for the Red Scorpions. And in the distance, Drukhari in mass over on that side, and then not so many across the other side. We'll go into the other side of the table and you can see the Drukhari deployment. So Drukhari, like the cunning pirates that they are, watching to see where Tom deployed. The last few models to be placed down were these 3 here, the 2 Raiders at the front and the Ravager. Placed those last once we knew where Tom's main units were going. Bikers, smaller squad of 3 here. Larger squad just at the front, is making use of this line of sight blocking terrain as much as possible. Venom with warriors inside, same here. Then unit of witches inside this Venom, Carbolight warriors inside this Venom, and the 2 Flyers have gone over here. There's no escape from Tom's las cannons. He'll be in range anywhere on the board the way he's placed his tank. So his repulsor just there, good position for firepower. Talking about the game, Drukhari, quick speed and firepower, that combination is deadly in 9th edition. The ability to move somewhere quickly and then let loose of decent firepower. That's one of the strengths that Drukhari have, but they're not the toughest here, and Tom boasts some decent firepower for his own force. Okay, so we're ready to make a start here to see who goes first. Tom has his trusty Red Scorpion dice, which he's already rolled a 6.
I'll go first, right? 4.
It's a 4, so a good roll. But the pirates will equal your score. Okay, This is big.
I'm very nervous.
Whoever's rolls the highest is going to go first. 2. It's beatable. Here comes the Drukhari raid. Ah, it's a 2 again.
The tension. You go first this time.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a 4.
It's a 6.
Ah, it's a Scorpion 6. Blast. Okay. Right, we don't need to ask Tom who's going first. Drakkari raid is about to start, but they're going to have to wait here. The Red Scorpions have taken the initiative, and they will go first. Turn 1 coming up next. The Red Scorpions, Primaris, Space Marines. Right, so turn 1 here for the Red Scorpions, mostly aggressive with Tom's units. So Dreadnoughts pushed forwards just within range, 3 inches of the objective in no man's land. The Repulsors pushed forwards, still keeping the contents inside, but it's emerged here, so nicely lining up here to fire at Drukhari units. The Impulsors held on the home objective and keeping the Intercessor squad inside, just as sort of a double stack defence there on top of that home objective. Intercessor squad at the back there holding the home objective. Carib columns swung around in this direction, Tech Marine just behind. Then Impulsor still with the squad inside, and the bikes, it's auto 6-inch advance with those, yeah. So they have what's going on here with the mission. They've crossed over the halfway point, so Tom has engaged in all fronts. He'll pick up 2 points at the end of his turn for that. So that's movement done. Aggressive play here for the Red Scorpions. Tom conceding the fact that the Drakkari can manoeuvre around the table very quickly, so he's going to bring the fight straight to them here on the first turn. Psychic phase?
Yep.
Yep, okay, we're going to Psychic phase next. Okay. Psychic Fortress.
So, I'm going to have to reroll that straight away.
Yes. Who are you trying to boost up? The tank?
So it's an aura.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And the most frustrating thing is because he's Master Psyker, it goes off. I get +1 and that still wasn't enough. So yeah, okay. So
goes off now. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a 6-inch aura of 5-up invuns.
Oh, he's there. I missed him.
Yeah.
So where is he? There he is. He's tucked behind there. Right, gotcha. Okay, so he's granting that aura.
Yeah.
To units nearby.
And then Might of Heroes. My original plan. Might of Heroes.
Okay.
Oh, it's
a cock dice, that's fine.
Double 6, no. So 9 goes off on a 10, and I'll do Might of Heroes onto the Dreadnought.
Okay. And what's the rules for that now? Has it changed?
So it is changed because I was going to do it onto the Repulsor, but now you have to select a chapter core unit.
Oh, right, okay.
Or character model within 12 inches.
And that's granting you the old +1 toughness.
+1 toughness.
Right, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Psychic phase complete, still gone according to plan, just with a command reroll being used. I think I get to try and steal that on a 6. We do. Okay, so we've just gained ourselves a command point. Okay, we're saying I don't get it. I'm inside a transport, so I don't count technically as being on the battlefield, so we'll say I don't get that command point there. The Archon, he's in here. He has to be on the actual table to start reaping those command points. Okay, psychic phase is finished. We're going to shooting phase next. Drakkari needs to weather the incoming storm. Alright, so shooting here. Carib Column to 5 first. Tom taking his time trying to figure out where to shoot and with what units here. It's difficult. It's got to try and dent the Drakkari here as much as possible. Preparing for the Drakkari turn 1. So Carib Column's going to offload everything into this one.
Yep.
Okay, everything he has, including the Hunter Killer missiles, the twin assault cannon, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not in 12-inch. Not a chance.
Heavy flamer, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So start with the
twin assault.
Cannon, yeah.
So he's on +1 because the tech marine granted at the start of the command phase granted that. Then we're on -1 here, so it's straight 2s.
With a lot of 1s, but luckily because I'm Iron Hands and it's a heavy weapon in the Devastator Doctrine, I reroll 1s, so I still miss with 2.
Okay, it's 10 hits. Toughness 6, strength 6.
Yeah.
And it's going to knock me straight down to my inbond save of 5+. Looking for 4s.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7's a good start. 5 ups.
1s.
Okay, so not too bad a start. And then 6+ feel no pain for nerd to suffering. No, right, 3 wounds taken. Oh yes, heavy bolter.
Reroll it.
They've all hit. These will be
Only
useful. 5s to wound though.
2.
It's 2. 5 ups.
These are -2.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then
damage.
2 damage. No, we'll let this through. Try and roll some 6s. No, 2 more wounds taken. That's useful from the heavy bolters. Dropping down to 7 wounds left. You'd think that the 3 shots now from...
You never roll 5 up saves. I'll reroll on the 1. Yeah, so all hit.
2+ ballistic skill is so useful.
3s.
3s to wound. This is the big one. 2 have made it through.
I'm going to reroll.
Come on, reroll. You want? Oh boy. Surely you would, just to do a good job. I've talked him into it. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time.
Right, so 2 invuln saves of 5+. An important role here to try and keep this flyer alive for as long as possible. 6 and 4. Mightily tempted to command reroll now. But I might need it somewhere else. Oh boy. Need these flyers. I'm gonna go for it now. Could regret this. 5+. No. You're free to roll up your damage.
2.
It's 2. 6s. No, 2 more wounds caused down to 5. So this flyer is in a sorry state. It's still alive, but taken 7 wounds so far. So this is the impulsor.
Yep, the star button on that. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 5s. So that's 2.
There's 2.
-1.
Nice one. Right, so 5 ups. No. 6s. This is good. Oh, well done. It's down to 3. Flyer's almost gone.
And then I'll fire the
Frag Storm grenade launchers next.
2d6. 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm gonna. I'll double check. It's heavy and grenade. And then
5s, yeah.
So 4.
Nice, you could do
I
it.
might need to double check because I don't know whether I think is it heavy and grenade that are -1 in the Devastator Doctrine.
Yes, because it's assault and pistol.
I think.
Sorry, no, it's pistol and melee weapons, and then in between it's assault and rapid fire. It is -1 for grenade.
So these are all -1 as well.
5s. We're gonna die. We're gonna die here. We're gonna go. Vehicles or flyers gone. Good result. Turn 1, we said it would be big, and this is very good here. Don't roll a 6. No, all right, but flyer destroyed, picked out of the sky. That is a very good result here. Just adding to the tension. This game is going to get more and more tense here. Okay. That's that flank resolved. All firepower done.
Yeah,
Bikers advanced. They can't shoot.
but they can't actually.
The only unit there is the intercessors.
Yeah, so I can pop 5 shots into the plane, but I'm going to be effectively -2.
Then it's
but
straight -1. Yeah,
so
okay.
it's just 5 shots.
Okay, just going to give it a go.
Might as well.
4s. 5s.
-1. I get to reroll 1s because of Cullen's a captain.
Generates a hit, nice. It's going well for the Red Scorpions at the moment.
2, -1.
Yeah, bolt rifles -1. Save 1, and then 6+. So what do you reckon that is?
Roll away.
The cock dice.
Yep.
It's a 1, okay. So we'll knock this one down to 11 wounds remaining on him.
Heavy onslaught.
Okay, Tom's declared. It's the repulsor here. Plenty of firepower available. Most of it's going to be directed here against the Void Raven Bomber. Tom wants to try and clear the skies of these Drukhari units.
So the heavy onslaught into him first.
Yep, here it comes. There's no point in playing lightning fast reactions, 1 -1 anyway. You can't get better than that, so we'll just have to sit and wait to see where these shots land. And Tom's rerolling 1s because it's Devastator Doctrine.
Yeah. 4s. That was not too bad.
Well, toughness 6.
Yeah, strength 6 on a heavy onslaught.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then -2.
Okay, 5 ups. 4 6s. And then 6s here. No, right, 2 more wounds taken. Dropping down to 9. Plenty of wounds left, but plenty of firepower still to come.
Icarus Rocket Pod, D3 for 2. +1 to hit, 3s. And strength 7, so 3s.
Okay.
And then the last but not least is a twin link plasma las cannon. 1 hit, 3s, 1 wound.
5 up, this is big. I've got no reroll left. Oh! Damage! 2.
Again.
6s. No, dropping down 2 more. Dropping down to 7 wounds left. This fly's almost half destroyed, but it's still there.
The normal onslaught then was going into
This raider here.
the front raider, yeah.
Yep.
Is he -1 to hit?
Nope.
And 4s again.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's very good. Okay.
6.
Obviously a minus on this one, so we'll just go for
yeah.
5+. Blocked 1. Ouch. And 6+ feel no pain for inert suffering. Blocked another 1. So 4 wounds. Just helps to chip off some of the damage. But 4 wounds taken. Dropping down to 6 left.
And then it's just 2
on the radar. So that one just tucked in there.
Just need to check the...
So inside there is my collection of characters: Drazar, Master of Blades, Succubus, Archon, and the Incubi inside there as well. Inside this one's the 2 units of Witches across here. So
First one, grenade launchers. So 6, 7, 8 again. Because I believe it's grenade and heavy. 5s.
Nothing. Okay. So sitting on 6 wounds at the moment with this raider. Okay, last but not least, Hunter Slayer missile going against the flyer. Needing a 4. Gets the hit.
3s. Yeah. So you're in one. There's lots of minus.
5 up. Oh no, there's trouble. Yeah, he says it's only D6. Got a bad feeling about this.
5.
Yeah, it's 5. Oh man, that's bad. Star none. Right, okay, dropping down to 2 wounds left. Hunter Slayer missile to the rescue. Okay, good shooting. So we're looking at, I think, just the Dreadnought left to shoot. Not too bad here. It's good from the Red Scorpions. 1 fly brought down. Almost taking out this one. Heavy damage on this raider as well. Is enough is the question. Drakkari itching to get moving here, but they're being oppressed by the Red Scorpions. Tom taking the fight to them at this point. That's a good idea. If you know you're going to be swarmed by a quick army, you may as well take the fight to them if you can.
How many wounds has he got left?
6 remaining on him. Yeah, it's the common sense option. So Icarus rocket pod's going across here to try and finish off this flight. That'll be great news for the Red Scorpions if that happens. Everything else that Tom has is going to go into the radar.
It's a lot of my +1.
On him.
Oh, yeah, who are you doing it on?
Yeah, so on him. Yeah, so I've played lightning fast reactions. I'm going to play the 2 points just to try and preserve this vehicle as much as possible.
Okay, so D3 shots into the flyer.
It's 3. God, Merry Christmas.
3s.
4s -1.
No, because I'm +1.
Because of the weapon?
Because
Yes.
of the weapon, yeah.
Yes, +1 against units that can fly or aircraft. Yeah, no, fair enough. It's range 24. Tom's going to put all the shots into here. It's out of range of the flyer, so the flyer's safe. We're happy enough just to let the shots go into the raider. So 2 hits.
Please. 1 wound.
1. 5 up. This is be useful if we can get a 5+ here. No.
2 damage.
Straight 2. Right, okay. And 6s? No. Dropping down to 4 wounds left. It's possible to bring this thing down. The lightning fast reactions is in play, so 4+ for hits here. See if
So this is the lower strength first.
Oh, there's a good few threes.
I believe it still is a heavy weapon.
Yes, I think it is.
Onslaught heavy, yep. So
the ones can be re-rolled. In 4s.
Okay, and then 4s for this because it's toughness
5, yeah.
So nothing from that one.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 12. So
You're on the ones. Oh, 2 6s and a 4. Nice.
3, 6, 9. Yeah. 3s for this one.
Strength 6, toughness 5.
6.
Well,
-2.
this is going to go right to the wire. I should block 2. We'll see what we roll. I've blocked 4. And then 6s. If add an insult here, oh, just 1 wound. Okay, dropping down to 3.
The grenades.
Oh, there's still more. I thought he was finished.
On his chest, yeah. 2d6. 6.
6.
6.
Again, there's 3 there. Pretty good.
Oh,
just the 1 on a 5. So we are going to survive. Yeah, and blocks that one as well. Yeah, the 5+ invuln saves definitely helping the Drukhari here. Combined with a 6+ feel no pain on the vehicles, just taking a bit of the edge off the damage coming through. Any other firepower around? No. Assaults?
No,
I don't
bikes,
think so. Bikers advanced. So it may be a case of concluding the turn and seeing what secondaries Tom's picked up. So Tom can check his secondaries. He's got engaged in all fronts, 2 points straight away. Current situation for primaries being held. Drukhari needs to watch this. Tom's holding this one. His home objective. Then he's claimed this one here in No Man's Land and holds the home objective. So 4 out of 6 being held by the Red Scorpions. So a bold advance from them, claiming 4 out of 6 of the primary objectives, almost destroying 2 flyers and almost bringing down one of the raiders. You can't really do much more than that. It's been a good turn here from the Red Scorpions, boldly moving out on 2 flanks to the middle of the ball. Drakkari now will react. We'll see what they do. Their raid is about to begin. We'll go on to turn 1 now for the Dark Kin. Alright, so movement for Drakkari complete. They've gone aggressive as well. Eviscerating flyby has been used. That was on the 6 Reavers flying up and over. They've gone on top, flying over the Psyker. Just caused 1 mortal wound, needed 5s. The other unit has joined them. Both units have advanced, circling around that Psyker to try and bring him down, possibly. Disembarking here with the Archon, just to grant his benefits to units nearby. The Succubus has disembarked as well. Then the Damage Raider still with the Incubi and Drazar Master of Blades inside. 2 units of Witches inside here. Just going to try and use our firepower without getting out of the transports. Try not to panic too much at this stage. The 2 Venoms with their squads inside, and the Ravagers moved around to this extreme right-hand flank. So that's movement done for the Drukhari here. Then we banked left of the fly. We've taken it off the table, so it'll come back on next turn. And then the 2 Venoms here just adjusting onto our home objective to try and just fall back for a while and just try and slow the advance here of the Red Scorpions on this flank. They are doing well. So Drakkari just giving ground at this point whilst the main attack is underway. No psychic phase for the Drakkari. We'll go on to their firepower next. This is a moment of truth for them here. They've done well in the league so far here, but now they need to perform well against this advancing Red Scorpion force. Right, shooting phase here. We'll start with the sort of ones that I haven't got an option here. We'll start with the Succubus. She's going to go into the Dreadnought.
What has she got?
A blast pistol.
A blast pistol. So these are all going to be...
Strength 8 minus 4 d6 damage.
Okay.
Don't Tom's thinking about stratagems. He's on a 5+ invuln save. That's being granted by the power here from the Cyclo. I've been weighing up whether to try and shoot him. Armor Indomitus, Tom can activate that and grant a 3+ invuln save. So I might use the Reaver's firepower on other targets maybe. But we're starting with these pistols here first of all.
So I'll play Smokescreen on him.
Oh,
one
CP. One on the new stratagems. Fair enough. It's a 3 then with the succubus. She gets a hit. You're on toughness
8.
Toughness 8 because of the psychic power.
Yep.
Yeah, he's fought this through here. Falls for a wound. There's the wound. -4.
5 up. There's the 6.
It's a 6. Okay. Moving along. The Archon next. 3s for a hit with him. Gets his hit. 4s for a wound. Another 6. We're asking questions here of the Red Scorpions.
Another 6.
It's another 6 in return. Oh, dear me. God, that's incredible. Okay, we'll change targets. We'll go across here. We're going to fire 2 blast pistols. That's from each of the witch squads inside that raider. So needing 3s. Double 6. 4s to wound though. Toughness 8 on this thing.
Yeah.
4s to wound. Got the wounds. -4, but the invuln save.
No.
No. Do you want a command reader or any of those? 2d6 damage.
No, I can't. I can't save. Oh yeah, I can save the 5 up number.
You can reroll.
2d6 damage. No, I'll have to let it go.
Here it comes. No. Oh, it's 11. It's Iron Hands though. There is a feel no pain. Both armies boasting feel no pains to try and chip off damage. It's an exceptionally good result here.
I save 1.
1. 10 wounds caused. Ouch.
Nuts.
Okay. 6 wounds remain. We'll go to the Ravager. It's going to put its shots across here into the tank. 3 shots. Needing 3s. They all hit here. Drukhari firepower is accurate. See if it can punch through the armour. 2 make it through. Just hold it there. I might command reroll this one. Just to try and do a good job here if we can. No. Oh boy, 50-50. Yeah, we'll do it now. 50-50. Here it comes. No, failed. I'll try and get that back on a 6. Failed. And passed 1, crucially. Good roll. Well done. I'm down to 6 command points left. It's a damage of 3. 3 wounds caused, unless 6 is going to be rolled here for feel no pain. No, 4. Okay, down to 3 wounds left. The squad inside here will go everything they have. So splinter rifles as well, just on the off chance we can cause a wound. So the blaster first of all gets the hit, gets the wound. On 5 with their firepower.
Yeah.
Blocked on a 5.
Yeah.
No, crazy. So splinter rifle shots. 8 shots. There's no kind of rerolls going on. 6s to wound. Poisoned. Nothing from those. Okay, so that's him done. We'll go this Venom. The crew inside here. So blaster hits just about. Doesn't wound. Nothing I can do about it. So that's not gone through. And then 8 shots here. Looking something like this. 6s to wound. There's nothing from them. Okay, poisoned weapons, no good against the vehicles here. Okay, we're going to turn to the Reavers. They're firepower. So we'll put the... I can't shoot with the rapid fire weapons, but we're going to put a blaster down here. So needing a 4. Missed. The other squad, got to do it. 2 shots. 4s. 1. This is going to go right to the wire. 4s for a wound. Just about 5+. Oh no! Oh. Was that Scorpion? That me you're talking to, or the? No. Okay, running out. Seriously, running out of options here. This tank's still alive. Oh, disaster. Yeah. So the pistols here were resolved. That was from the witches into here. Could have thrown a haywire grenade, but didn't. Missed that opportunity. So situation is. Dreadnought, how many wounds taken? None. And then 3, infuriatingly, 3 wounds remain on here. Maybe should have kept the flyer on the board, perhaps. Who knows? But firepower complete. Drakkari in a sticky situation now. I don't really have anything much to charge into here to try and finish this thing off. I think everything's shot across here now. So, no, we've got 2 Venoms. Actually, with their firepower, we could try and go for a whole load of 6s to try and reduce this vehicle down, maybe. That might be the only option that we have. There's firepower across here to resolve as well. Okay, so Tom's played Skilled Riders. It's the squad inside going to fire. So the blaster needing 3s, needing 4s. Missed. Nothing I can do. Then the Splinter Rifles, rapid fire. Needing 4s. So that has really helped. And 4s to win for poisoned. 1 wound comes through, no minus.
Nope.
Okay, so a wound caused. Hold it right there. 6+, feel no pain?
No.
Okay. We'll do this squad into the same. So, blaster. Missed. Just 4 shots now out of rapid fire. Missed entirely. And then we're going to go for the splinter cannons. So it's going to be 12 shots from each vehicle. So 4s for hits. That's really helped you out there. And then 4s to wound. 2 wounds come through. Passed. And then just repeat again. Dice rolling across here. Drukhari don't shoot very well when in reverse. 3 wounds caused.
Ooh.
2 more caused. 6+, feel no pain? No, alright. They're 4 wounds a time, those bikers. Yeah, okay, so I haven't destroyed any of those. So Tom continuing to look very strong on this flank. Alright, so it's got to be done. We'll go for the Venoms here with their firepower. So going to go into the tank. 3s to hit. This one's too far away for any kind of benefits. 6s to wound. Nothing. And then the next one is going to be 3s to hit, rerolling 1s because of the Archon. So that's certainly helped. Sorry, that's a hit. And then we're looking for 6s to wound, rerolling 1s for Writ of the Living Muse. So 1, 2, 3.
1 failed.
And feel no pain on the vehicle?
None failed.
Oh, okay. Right, shooting phase finished. It has been disappointing here for the Drakkari, infuriating for them. Very, very difficult. Okay, so shooting phase is finished. Charges, we may have to try and engage in more charges than we were planning. We'll have to send the succubus and the Archon into close combat here against the Dreadnought. Okay, so we'll go on to charges and probably some Overwatch next. Alright, so charges taking place here and Overwatch as well. So we charged first with this Raider. It has the Incubi inside. Swung it round. The charge went ahead. Tom played Overwatch. And then is 4s for hitting on Overwatch.
I paid 1 CP to Overwatch and then paid another CP for Optimal Repulsion Doctrines. Which
it's great stratagem.
Overwatch on 4+, 4s to 6s, yeah.
Especially when you're equipped with tons of Dakka. But managed to make a lot of 5+ saves and 6+ feel no pain. So just took 3 wounds in total on the Raider. It made contact, and that was just to prevent Overwatch from hitting other targets. So then Succubus and Archon have gone in. I doubt we're going to bring the Dreadnought down. Very, very unlikely. But it's just to try and time up and stop him from pushing further forwards. Then Disastrous on top here, tried to charge down against the tank. So, yes, Tom played Grav Pulse here. Good use of stratagems again, -2 to my charges. Rolled terribly for the unit of 6. This unit has made it in. It's 5 inches from the bottom of my base down to there, so contact has been made with the rules for vertical engagement range for close combat. So the small unit of bikers does count as being in, and that is it. Yeah, all the charges have gone in there. Obviously no charges across this side. But Drukhari raid going ahead here, but it's all being fumbled here at this point. It's not going quite according to plan. But we'll see what we can do in close combat. We'll try and cause as much damage against the Dreadnought as possible. So we'll attack with the Succubus first of all. So she's on 2s to hit. They all hit. She's on 5s to win. She's strength 6. She's equipped with a relic, the Bloodglaive. So strength 6, toughness 8. And well done to her. She's got 2. -3.
So 5 up from the Psychic Fortress.
Yep.
1
blocked. 1. Well done. D3 damage -1. 1 damage.
1 damage.
If you dare roll a 6. No, okay. That's all right. We've caused a wound, a chink in the armour here. Okay. So do you want to interrupt play, even if it's worth it,
No,
really?
no.
Yeah, okay. So Tom's going to be polite and let us fight first. Is Archon next, equipped with an Agonizer, which will be useless against the vehicle. So, Archon, 5 attacks. Reroll in ones for himself. 6 is to wound. Nothing from him. That's with the Agonizer. And then the vehicle. 3 attacks with the vehicle. Hitting on 4s. Missed. Okay, and then we'll move on. We've caused a wound. It's a start. At least the Tech Marines across the other side of the battlefield. And then the Reavers fighting downstairs here against the tank. So 3 attacks for the squad leader, 2 attacks for the others. They're on +2 moves, no extra bonuses coming through. 3s for hits. Too far away from the succubus for any kind of rerolls. And it's 6s to wound. A wound comes through. And it's actually AP -1 for blade veins. And it's the wounds made it through. Not bad. Failed that one. Alright, so knocking.
2 wounds left.
2 wounds left, yeah, on the repulsor. Okay, that concludes my attacks. Uh-oh.
So the Redemptor's going to hit the vehicle. 4 attacks base, +1 for being charged, +1 for Might of Heroes.
I've played lightning fast reactions. I know what Tom's trying to do. He's trying to crack open my transport to go after the inside. So 4s will be hits. We've stopped one of those attacks from coming through.
What's your normal save?
A 4+. That's it. There's no invuln save at all in close combat.
Twos.
To wound, yep.
Pull through, and then D6 damage each.
Ooh, 8.
Oh, okay. So
It's just enough to destroy us, but we do
I'm going
have
to reroll this one.
the 6+ feel no pain.
Because I'll still get 7, but I want to try and get more. So
Yes.
get rid of that one. Typical.
Typical. I'll try and harvest that on a 6.
Every time.
No. And then I'm going to try and roll 7 dice, needing A6.
Oh, you've got to get at least 2. Or none.
Come on, reroll. Try and get one. Oh, not good, because I know Tom wants to get his Blade Guard veterans out to play, and his Assault Intercessors. 1 in 6 chance.
You're nuts.
I'm crazy. Failed.
Does it blow?
Oh, hang on, I'll try and get it back on a 6.
No.
No. And then I'll try and see if I detonate.
Oh, whole facing.
It is whole facing, yes, Tom. No, we'll play by my rule. Guess what the whole facing is? It's a 6 just when you need a 6. Got it in the wrong sequence.
Right,
we have a detonation. This is going wrong here. Right, okay.
D3. Do it.
No.
Do it.
I'll roll that one. Tom wants me to roll that one. Just stop.
Right.
Okay, give me a 6. Feel no pain. Ah! Right, we've got a bit of a chain reaction taking place. So we've got explosion add, and then this one's dead. I'll just roll that now. See if I get a 6 for that. No, alright, so at least we haven't got a double explosion, but there's chaos here. Absolute chaos. Right, okay. So I'm going to turn the camera off, bang my head against the wall, and then we'll figure out what's going on here. But Drakkari's is all going wrong. The raid is a dog's dinner here. It's a plate of spaghetti at this point for the Drukhari. Alright, so all resolved around here. This squad's disembarked, lost 1 of their number, and then I formed them along here to form some kind of screen, anticipating Tom trying to swing around with his units. No doubt they're going to disembark here. Surely they will, to try and blunt this Drukhari attack. And then the other witch squad's disembarked to here. Incubite and Drazar have disembarked away. I don't want to get charged by Tom, so I tried to deploy as far away as possible. Mortal wounds caused 1 on here, 1 on the Ravager, 1 on the Dreadnought. There was 2, but Tom passed to feel no pain. And then 1 on each, the Archon and the Succubus. So that's the turn finished. Tom attacked the vehicle. No damage against the bikers. And one other thing, during the shooting phase, did fire the disintegrator cannons. Fired them into here. No damage at all coming through. No, did cause 2 wounds. Tom rolled at double 6 to block with his feel no pain. So we'll calculate points now. Turn's finished. Morale, they'll pass, and there's no morale anywhere else across the board. Secondaries, 2 points. Yeah, 2 points picked up for engaging all fronts. I mean 3 table quarters, so 2 points picked up for that. Tom's picked up a good number of points though, 7 points to bring it down. The flyer destroyed and the 2 raiders, so good result there. Combining that with the 2 points to engage in all fronts. And the other one's destroying more units, definitely picked that one up as well. So Tom is nicely ahead as we go on to the second turn of the game. So far, lots happened here on turn 1, quite monumental moments taking place. Drukhari attack has been broken up here by the Red Scorpions. So Drakkari struggling on this flank. They should be doing better, but they're struggling. And then across here, limited Drakkari resistance. Currently not stopping the Red Scorpions from swinging round. It's going the way of the Space Marines at the moment, but we'll see. It's early stages here. Only turn 1, turn 2 coming up next for the Primaris Red Scorpions. Alright, so we're on turn 2 here for the Red Scorpions. So primary objectives, Drakkari do hold this one here at the moment. They hold this one, and they hold the another one across here, so it's 3 each. So Tom will get 10 points picked up at the start of his turn for primary objectives. So it could have been 15, but Drakkari do hold 3, so it's preventing him from getting the 5 extra points for controlling more than the opponent. So we'll press on. Talking of objectives, if you like these ones, they are available on the eBay store to ship internationally. So I'll leave a direct link for that over on the comments section below this video. You should be able to find the direct link for the objectives if you want some of those for your own games of 40k. Tom's preparing to move. We'll see what he does. Just be a case of just continuing to blunt this Drukhari attack.
Couple of stratagems for the repulsor.
Okay.
Grav pulse again allows me to fall back and shoot as normal.
Oh, there is a stratagem for that.
And then I'm going to spend another 2 command points for Power of the Machine Spirit to allow me to fire at my full bracket as well.
Wow. Sure, you must be running out of CP. I'm going to try and pick that up on a 6 and then the other stratagem. No, alright, so points, no command points picked up for that. Let Tom make his moves here. He has the upper hand. We'll see if he can maintain that here on turn 2. Okay, movement done here for the Space Marines. It's pushing through here with the repulsor. First of all, disembarking with all of the units inside. So the Judicia here, the Assault Intercessors, and then the Blade Guard Veterans deploying here. Tom's going to try and sweep around this objective, clear away the Witches from here. So Red Scorpions launching an attack of their own. Dreadnought happy to sit in close combat. It can shoot into those 2 characters that are currently fighting against it in close combat. The Impulsor happy to sit on the objective. Tom has disembarked with the Intercessors to support, to try and take out the Bikers. Then the Psyker has remained where he is. He's just tucked in, just there, fighting away. Tom wants to activate the powers again to get the 5+ in one save. Then across here, using the Bikers to swing, this is their job, to swing around onto the objective. They now claim that one. Impulse has gone to here, Squad's still inside, and then Carib Khan just here with the Tech Marine, looking very strong on this flank, and doing well on this flank also. It's all going well for the Red Scorpions at this point. We'll go on to their Psychic phase next. Okay, I didn't catch that on film, don't know why, but Might of Heroes has gone off, and so too has What's the other one called?
Fortress.
Psychic Fortress has gone off as well. So which one? So he's on +1 toughness now.
Nope, I can't.
Back to him again.
Can't cast it on repulsors anymore.
Oh, sorry,
It's only
Dreadnought.
characters or
So it's gone back on him again.
So back on the Dreadnought.
And the 5+.
And then the 5+ is a bubble.
Got it.
6-inch bubble.
So far, so good. Okay, and now we're going to shooting phase.
Do Impulsor into the front one here.
Okay.
So the Impulsor will go with the Fragstorm grenade launchers for 12.
12 shots. Dear. It's always the way. You're on a good roll. It just seems to
You're -1.
keep going.
Native.
Yes, we are. Yes.
I'm now in Assault Doctrine. So it's only 2.
Or tactical doctrine. Sorry,
Tactical Doctrine, yeah. Sorry.
just the 2. So Snake Eyes. Then 6 up. 6 up. Feel no pain. No. 2 wounds taken.
I'm Heavy Stubber. Nothing.
Nothing.
Toughness 5. Heavy Flamers and Heavy Bolter into the front one.
That one.
Yeah.
And the
then
Twin Assault into this
Twin
one.
Assault into the back.
Okay, this is Calm next.
So Heavy Flamers.
This is auto hits. 11 hits. These dice are on fire yet.
4s. It's not very good though.
4.
-1.
5 ups. Ooh, and then a 6 up. Whoa, you crazy dice.
That'll do it. 2 can play at the crazy dice game. I'm on.
3s, yeah, because of the starting at 2s.
So just a 1.
This is Heavy Bolter.
Yeah.
5 up. Way, another one. Tom shakes his head in despair.
To be honest, I cannot complain.
You've been doing well.
So the assault cannon to the other one. We're not re-rolling ones for myself anymore because captains don't benefit from their own auras. So these are on 3s. So that is 5.
Okay, 5 ups. And then 6 ups. 4 wounds taken. Dropping to 2 on this one. Okay, Biker's firing next. Tom's allocated his shots. This is the twin bolt rifles.
They are not literally a couple of millimetres out. Re-rolling ones.
Yeah, -1, so 4s. 5s. There's 2.
-2.
That's this one.
At the back,
Could be enough. 5+. Double 6. That's crazy. That's weird. Okay, moving on.
1 hit. Nothing.
No wound. Okay.
Well, that was,
Strange dice rolling from the Drakkari, keeping these 2 Venoms alive.
-1 for
Yeah, bolt rifles at the back. They're just tucked in there, holding home objective. Range 30. They are in range.
stayed still. Okay, so I really don't want to split because of how this has been going. Yeah, I'm just going to go everything into the back.
This one here. Okay.
Grenade launcher first. 1. Nothing.
No, that wasn't meant to be rolled. That's fine.
Sorry, I thought it was
Press on. 8 shots here, needing 4s.
2, 1. Not enough.
Not enough. 5 up. Nope. 6. Nope. Another wound taken. Drops to 1 wound remaining. Okay. Assault might be an option with the Bikers. Did they advance?
No.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
14.
A good unit. Nice solid unit. Nice and quick. Durable. Plenty of decker. And can fight in close combat as well. Okay, Dreadnought. With weapons that are able to shoot, everything's going to go into the Archon. Tom should be able to crack open that 2+ Invuln save and potentially bring the Archon down.
I'm just going to do them all at the same time because they're all going to be 3s to wound. And they're all -1 round. So I
Fine.
make no difference.
Right, okay. So Tom's going to fire the Dreadnought. Everything he has is going to go into the Archon. So this is the main Gatling gun here. 1 dice dropped.
Hitting on 4s because I'm -1. Because it's a heavy weapon in close combat.
Yes.
Wounded on 2s. So that is 5 so far. You have to do 1 at a time, don't
I
you?
do, yeah.
Just, wait a minute.
Next one. Ooh. The next one. Oh, just about. God, it's pain. Come on. Oh! Got it. Got him. All right. So failed that save. I'll do a 6+ for no pain. No, she's taken another wound. 3 wounds remain.
Threes.
If you don't get him now, you get him in close combat. There's 4 more.
4.
-1.
-1.
6s for armor. 6s for feel no pain. Okay. He has 1 wound left. Any other shooting at him?
He took how many wounds?
So he is dead. No, sorry, he's taken 5 wounds in total because there's the extra wound there that was taken during the explosion. So Archon's gone. That's him removed from play. That is a blow to the Drukhari here. He's got himself in a combat against the Dreadnought. Shouldn't have been. It was a charge in desperation here, trying to salvage the situation for the Drukhari, and it's cost the young Archon his life. So that's not good for the Drukhari here. The crown slips away from their grasp.
How many wounds are incubi?
They're just a wound each.
Just a wound each.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll fire all of my heavy bolt guns, heavy bolt pistols from the assault intercessors.
Into Zingaby, fair enough. 3s.
1.
There's a wound. This is -1.
Yep.
Passed on a 6. Incubi armor holds.
From the blade guard as well.
Yep. 3s to wound.
1.
Just the 1. Passed that one as well.
Okay.
3 up save -1. Intercessors on top. Their supporting firepower is going to go against the Incubi as well. Tom wants to get rid of those Primaris killers. Wonder why.
So the frag.
That hit. Oh, that's 6 shots, yes. He's going for frag here because we're only toughness 3. There's a chance of causing some wounds.
4. 5 again.
Yeah. 4s to wound. Or 3s.
2.
Just the 1.
1.
Yeah, save hit. Failed. Do you know I'm going to command reroll that? Yes, I'll command reroll it before I come to the feel no pain. So command reroll 3+. Past that one. Can't keep that anymore because the Archon's dead. So press on with your shooting. Just want to keep those Incubi alive.
Five.
Oh, 5.
These are -2.
-2 because it's tactical doctrine. 5 up armor saves. Oh boy. 6 up feel no pain. Not my precious Incubi here. Oh, save 1 more, but 3 of them brought down. Ouch. That was good shooting from the Red Scorpions. Incubi taking 3 casualties. 2 of them remain.
From him. Absolver bolt pistol.
Yes.
Misses.
Okay, that's from the Judicia.
Yeah.
Okay. So Impulsor with its firepower still to go, but most of the shooting is now complete for the Red Scorpions.
Ravager, yeah.
Yeah, so Ironhow Heavy Stubber going into the Ravager. This is the Impulsor here.
So this is just from the Impulsor at the back. -1 to hit native for those?
No, it's only Venoms.
2.
That's a heavy weapon.
It is indeed, yeah.
Just -1 then. Save 1 on Invon save and a 6+. No, right, wound take on the Ravager drops to 8. Okay, I thought Shooting Phase was almost finished. We've still got the Repulsor with all of its firepower to go. And you've played stratagems on this to
Yeah, so I played
give it a boost.
the Power of the Machine Spirit to let it fire at full profile, and Grav Pulse to let it fire once it's fallen back.
It's a big regret we didn't bring that thing down. It's helped these units get further forwards, and with the use of stratagems, it's going to fire as fresh. So this could be deadly here. Okay, so firepower's been allocated. Here it comes.
So the frags grenades into the witches for 3.
Okay, they've got off lightly here. That's 2d6 shots. 2 hits. Strength 4, it's bound to be.
One.
Yeah, 1 wound. I'll take a 6 up Invon. Yeah, and a 6+ feel no pain. Yes, passed.
Happy days.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8. 8 shots into the bikes up here. Are they -1?
No, -1 on them. God dear.
That was pretty terrible.
Toughness, which unit?
3.
The 3,
The front one,
toughness
yeah,
4.
not the toughness 5 ones, yeah.
-1?
Yeah.
So we'll take a 5 up save. Ooh. And then a 6+ feel no pain. I don't know what to say about the dice in this game from both sides. Crazy stuff. Okay, no impact on the bikers. A lot of the heavier guns have been declared into the Ravager. Tom will be happy to get rid of that
Twin Link
vehicle.
Lieutenant.
This is it. Does he command reroll? He's got 3 command points. Both of us sitting on 3 command points at this stage.
Yeah, I'll reroll it.
Gets the hit. Well done. Down to 2.
Both wound.
Both wounds. 5+ field no. 5+ invuln saves. Blocked 1. I'm gonna try and block that. 5+. Got it. Yeah, no, hold it right there. Command reroll has already been. That's a shame. Ugh. Command reroll had already been used. Trying to keep one thing to be alive, which worked, but it means we can't reroll again. So it is going to be 4 coming through, and then we'll try and roll 6s. There's 3.
What?
That's just so strange.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Against such reckless hate or whatever.
Yeah, it's just all you do is you get there's a large magnet under the table here, and you just drill out the 1s and put 3x2 magnets inside, and you just roll up and get 6s like this. Carry on.
Oh dear.
This is the Gatling.
Oh, and I can't roll for anything. 2.
-1. Oh, that's a save, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then 6. No, all right. So wind caused. So Drakkari perhaps should be in even sorrier state here. It's crazy dice rolling that's keeping them in the fight. At this point, they're determined. They've come so far. They're determined not to give in at this point. But shooting phase is now finished. Charges, yeah, and there should be loads here, so the shape of the game is going to change. This nasty nest of scorpions here about to burst out in amongst the Drukhari units. It's going to mess up our primaries. Tom's bound to make it over here to mess up this one. He could get across here, at least reach these, and then there may be an assault taking place against the bikers on top of the building. Also, and maybe an assault across on the other flank as well. Red Scorpions definitely continuing to take the fight to the pirates. Right, so assault's taking place pretty much as planned. Blade Guard veterans have gone in here against the Venom. Assault intercessors against the witches. Judicia rolled high enough as well, paying -2 for this fence, but all of that's made it through. A Snake Eyes was rolled actually, command reroll. The assault intercessors made it in. Combat remains here with the Dreadnought and the Succubus. And then over on top of the building here, the intercessors and also the Librarian have gone in against the 6 bikers. Then across here, bikers have charged both of the Venoms, and the Impulse has gone in against them as well. That's charges taking place. Loads of units now for the Red Scorpions find themselves locked in close combat here against the Drakkari. We're going to combat resolution next. Okay, Librarian's going to fight first against the bikers.
Needing 3s.
Okay, 3 have made it through. We're toughness 5 because of our combat drugs.
Strength 5.
Force to wound.
1.
What makes it through? Mine.
-3.
Go straight through. Nothing I can do.
D3. For 3.
3 wounds. So it's going to take out one of these unless I roll double 6 at least. Almost. No, 1 biker's slain. Now, I'm not going to interrupt play. I've got 3 left. I attempted to interrupt with the bikers, but now I want to try and save my command points for other things. So Tom's going to do his attacks. This is the intercessors fighting against them next. Hits coming through. It's going to be 5s to wound though, because we're toughness 5. So we're going to try and see if that protects us.
2.
It is just a 2. 4 up save. Pass. No damage at all coming through. Good result there for the Drukhari Reavers on top. Okay. This is the
Blade Guard.
Blade Guard.
Yeah, so pardon.
Just do the pardon move. Yes, Tom has this objective at this point.
3s.
Okay. It's toughness 5.
Strength 5 with the power swords now.
4s.
5 at -3.
Can't stop it. Damage of 2.
Damage of 2, so 10 damage.
Ouch. A ton of 6s here. This vehicle's going to go. Yeah, close. 7 wounds come through. I think we explode. Yeah, we do. I'm pretty sure we do. We'll just double check. Right, Tom's, we've disembarked, didn't lose any casualties. Mortal wounds, 1 on the Judicia, 1 on the Witches, 1 on the Assault Intercessors, 1 here on these. These disembarked, no casualties taken. Tom's then consolidated into them to tap them out, but we'll get to strike back at least. But I need to deploy close just to make sure that we hold on to the objective.
So bikes are silly attacks because they're 2 attacks as base.
Yeah, chainswords.
2 for the charge.
Uh-huh.
+1 for chainswords. So then that's 10 attacks for the 2, and then +1 for chainsword, 3 basic, and +2 for the charge from the sergeant.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So where are they going to place their attacks then?
That's a good question. I don't think, even if you get out of here, I need to see whether you can...
Oh, if I can reclaim...
No,
yeah.
you can't.
No, not with that
make
one.
sure my bases are... So I'd be better killing this one, because he can't contest, whereas if I kill him, then the contents can contest. So I'll put everything into the 1 wound one.
Right, gotcha. I see what you're doing. Yep. 3s for hits. 5s for wounds. There's 5.
And these are -1 chainswords.
5 up armor save. Or, yeah, 5 up armor save. And then a 666 to stay alive. Nope. And then do we explode? Nope. And then the crew inside. We lose none. Okay, so we'll disembark with those. Venom destroyed. That's going to help towards Tom's secondaries. Another 2 points picked up for vehicle destroyed. So it's which is disembarking. Tom's tapped into them once they've disembarked.
2 hits. 2 wounds into this one.
Failed both.
No way.
6+. Failed both of those as well.
I think it's just 1 damage each, yeah.
1 damage each, yeah. Okay, it's dropping down to 2. Yeah, he's kept me away here, just over 3 inches away. The objective's so close here. We're troops. Tom's not, but we've not managed to hold that objective. I've been pushed off of it by the bikers. Okay, so intercessors next with all of their Astartes chainsword attacks.
3s.
Yep. This is good. This is their debut assault here.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 at -1.
Okay. 10?
Yep.
Okay. 4 ups in close combat with dodge. So he's going to get the unit here, I think. And 6s. No, they're gone. So those are removed. There's a tactical placement with them just to try and slow down the advance, which has worked to a degree. Tom can make a 3-inch consolidation move. He's going after the Drakkari. It's relentless from the Red Scorpions. Surely it's the Imperial way, just to take the fight to the enemies of the Emperor. Okay, so...
Not the Xenos.
Charging units is up.
You can
Oh, no, it's me. Done that one. Okay. So yes, I'll fight with the... We're free to fight away here. Fight with the succubus. 2s. 5s. Okay, she's got 1. And it's blocked on a 6. Okay, so fighting down...
I'll smack you back with him.
Oh, of course. Sorry. No, yeah. Okay, here we go.
So 4 attacks base, +1 for Might of Heroes. Just a 3.
2s.
3.
3+ inbund saves here. Pass 2. Yeah, now I use my command reroll. Here it comes, 3+. Yes, passed. Okay, so she's still unaffected. Now we'll fight down here. Carbonite Warriors. 5 and then 1 for the squad leader. In 2s now, because of our power from pain. So they've all hit. 5s to wound. 2. 2 saves of 2+, because of the storm shields. Passed. Okay. Then we've got the bikers on top. The Reavers next on top. 5 of them are the squad leader. Put all of our attacks into the Psyker. So in 2s, they've all hit.
Any minuses to this?
AP -1.
AP -1.
Yeah. Right, okay. Not going to trigger the Indomitus, there's no point. So, because he's got a 2+ armor save anyway, this is AP -1. 4 pluses. No, we had a chance there. Just the 2. Could have been.
Another 4 there.
Was it? Okay, 3.
So 2 passed. Feel no pain. No.
No, right. Managed to pick off 1 more wound. Right, so this combat here, I've made a piling move. So we'll go for We'll go for the Agonizer first of all on the Hecatrix. Need 2s, typical 2 1s. 4s to cause a wound. No. That's a poisoned weapon. And then we'll go for Hecatari Blades. So 2s for hits. 5s for wounds. Yeah, there's 4. 4 saves of 3+.
Yep.
Okay. Shardnet and Impaler. 2s. God, triple 2. And then 5s for wounds. 1. This is -1, this one. Yeah.
No.
It's made it through. It's 2 damage.
So it's not actually going to make any difference to the grand scheme of... yeah, well...
We're talking about the... what Tom's talking about is the primary here. This one was going to die, I'll swing in another 3 inches and then claim that one. But the overall scheme...
It might make a difference for me next turn, though.
Right. Gotcha. So if Tom keeps this model alive, it's going to stop me from pushing through onto the objective. If he dies, I'll consolidate in and claim that one. Drakkari will then control 3 objectives.
So is it worth my last CP for a 50-50 chance?
Ooh, that's the golden question.
2, 3...
You could phone the Emperor and see what he says. Well, let Tom think about this one. It's quite a tactical moment here.
No.
No?
No.
Right, so you've got 2 Feel No Pains then of 6+.
Oh, yeah. No.
No, right, Biker Slain.
That's all you've killed in the whole game so far.
Yes. So far I've killed a bike.
Woo!
So we'll move in. We'll try and improve here. We're killing 1 model a turn at the moment. But there's a few things that have almost died. This repulsor here, sorry state, it should go. Flyer's going to come back. But anyway, turn's pretty much finished. I've got a vehicle cross here. We'll wrap this up and finish the turn. Yeah, okay, so resolved across here, no hits come through. Morale's no problem. So points being picked up here for Tom. So continuing the flow of points coming in for vehicles being destroyed for Bring It Down. All 4 table quarters?
Yep.
Looks like it, yeah, 3 points. Yeah, Blade Garden here, cross here, so that's a really good play as well. And then lastly, it is... What was the other one? Try and destroy more stuff. We'll find out if the Drakkari can beat Tom's total, but he has done well at this turn. Turn 2 finished for the Red Scorpions. They continue to press ahead. Drakkari, the life is bleeding from them here. They're taking heavy losses. I would say they're not quite out of it yet. They need
The Ravager still being alive is quite big, I think.
Yeah, I got blasters dotted about. Yeah. Remember, one of our secondaries is to try and clear Tom off of his home objectives. They're worth 6 points each, the Drakkari. Bring It Down as well. We can try and pick up some points for that. So, and the control of secondaries, which the Drakkari haven't lost that fight yet. They're still... we're going to still pick up 10 points at the start of our turn. So Drakkari are not down and out of it yet. And both of us have learnt in this season, and indeed across other games of 40k, you have to keep going. You never know what can happen. So we'll press on here. Drakkari turn 2. It's looking bleak for them. There's some glimmer of light, so we'll press on with them. Their turn coming up next. Right, so moving for the Drakkari here. The flyers come back from reserve. You have to deep strike it in for aircraft, so it's landed just here. Pull back out of close combat with the Carbonite Warriors. All these combat units have shifted off the objective, heading in this direction. Got to deal with Assault Intercessors. Judicia, Blade Guard Veterans, they're a pain. It's hard to get rid of those. Ravagers swung onto the objective with its nose, getting ready to shoot. Succubus has remained in close combat, could try and pin that Dreadnought down until it decides to leave. Venom's gone on top of the crew inside. Bikers have moved near the objective, might be able to be in range of it if we charge. Then across here, these bikers have fallen back out of close combat. This Venom that was here has pulled back over to here. They remained in close combat on the objective with the Witches. So movement's done for the Drakkari. We'll go into their shooting phase next. They've got to make some kind of impression. Now, blast pistol hits. This is in the Dreadnought in close combat. Failed to wound.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so that's that done. So we're going to fire here. Shatterfield missiles into the Blade Guard Veterans, and then we'll do the 2 Void Lancers into the Impulsor.
What's the Shatterfield missile?
D6 shots, strength 7, -1, rerolling wounds.
Strength 7, -1, and how many damage?
1, just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage. And it's how many shots do you say, sorry again?
D6.
D6 each, or just...
No, just one. That's it.
Okay. And then this one, what are you on to hit me now? You're
5s. 2 shots at 5s, yeah.
Okay, so I might, just for the giggles, do smokescreen for my last CD, so you're on 6s.
Ah, okay, right. If I don't kill that, I'm in trouble. Right, trying to hit on 2 6s then. Oh, I would have hit. Smokescreen worked. Good play. Good use of stratagems again. And then D6 shots into the Blade Guard veterans. 5.
Blinked.
5s. Wee, not bad. 3s to wound. Rerollable. 2. 2 at -1. 2 3-ups.
Yep.
6 and 4. Well done. So 0 impact from the flyer that's decided to return. That's the first time I got to shoot the flyers this game. Turn 1 we lost 1, then flew off. So it's really handicapped my air power in this game. It's made a big difference. Okay, pressing on. May have to shift the Ravager into here. So it's going to be 4s to hit. Got a blaster.
Fell back.
Fell back out of combat. Well done. Crew inside can't shoot. Ravager it is. 4s. A little bit of fist pumping going on in the distance there, Tom. Trying to wound. It does wound just about.
No, it's 3. Just a 1 will be fine.
Duh.
A 3.
3. I'll keep that.
Double 6. No.
No. And do you explode is the question.
Yeah, of course.
She does.
And it's D6 damage.
Oh.
Boom.
Boom. Wow. And you must be in range of your psych up to get your bubble.
Yep.
No. Uh-oh.
I'll do the Psycho first. For 2. So it's still alive with 1.
God. Feel no pain?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, this is pretty big
So
here.
you're
My Venom upstairs.
5.
Yeah, he's got me here. 6+. Yeah, so 5 wounds taken on the Venom. It's down to 1 wound left.
The take 1.
Model slain.
Ignored. Yes. Come on.
Okay.
Judas, yeah. Oh, he's going to die, isn't he? 4.
4. He's on a wound already.
Ignores none. I think
he could be
possibly
dead.
We'll double check that. Your bikes. 4.
4. Ouch. 6s. Save 1.
Yeah.
So I'll take off bike up. Okay, finally we bring that target down. That's picked us up some points as well for bring it down. So good enough result. And the explosion was the icing on the cake. So is the Judicia dead is the question.
That is what we will find out right now. That could almost be game changing, him dying there.
Why?
Because when you charged me, I would have stopped you from fighting first. And now you get to fight first with everything, and we'll probably wipe the unit.
Okay, this is big.
It's a big one, that.
We've seen explosions change the shape of games. I still don't think so, the Drakkari, but the glimmer of hope remains. We'll press on. There's still more firepower to come. There's still a lot of shots to come from here, grenades and pistols to be fired here. We'll press on here, but that's a good result for the Drakkari. Try and hit this Librarian here. This is with the splinter cannons. They've all hit except 1. 4s to wound. So we're going to ask Tom. Remember, there's no command reroll available here. 5 2-up saves. Got him, unless Tom rolls up.
No.
Right, so that could be the end of the Librarian. He's gone. So the crew inside will put splinter rifles into the intercessors and then a blaster shot into the impulsor. So blaster hits, wounds. This is the shield dome.
No.
D6 damage. 4 wounds caused on the impulsor.
3
1 saved. Okay, 3 wounds taken. Then we'll go for splinter shots. This is into the intercessors. 4 saves. Regular. Fouled. 2 fouled, yeah.
Yep.
No, alright, 1 intercessor slain. So across here, this unit did advance. Tried to use eviscerating flyby on the Librarian. So it's going to be 4s. We're going to go into the vehicle. And then splinter shots going upstairs against the intercessors. So 4s upstairs. 1 hit. No wound. And then 4s for a hit. Yes, just about. Wounds. Invuln save again. No. D6 damage. 3 this time. No, 3 more wounds put on the
How many was
impulsor
it
here.
last time?
4, so 7
And I saved
taken.
1 last time.
Yes, total 6 wounds, taking into account all the Filner pains rolled up. So you're down to
5.
5 left. So which is going to fire? Going to fire everything they have: plasma grenade, blast pistol, and then also we'll go for the poison pistols as well. So plasma grenade first of all, 3 shots, 2 hits, no wounds. Regular pistols, 3, 2 hits, no wounds. Blast pistol, hits, wounds, d6 damage, 3. So 666 required to keep the model alive. Tom's removed it already. He'll roll up here just in case. No, alright, so 1 model slain. Firing into close combat here. Blast pistol. Missed. Come on, reroll. Down to 1. Would have been useful. Could have taken out a biker there, but failed. So then we'll go for regular pistols. And it's 3 wounds. Normal. Armor save.
Yep.
Passed all of those. Okay. Shooting phase, I think, is finished. Bit of a resurge here from the Drakkari. We'll go on to charges next for the Drakkari on turn 2. Okay, so charges taking place. Drazar single-handedly is going to go into the Blade Guard veterans. His fellow Incubi here swung around into the Assault Intercessors. Witches have gone into them as well. On top, the Venom's charged down just to disrupt the Intercessors, and the Bikers have charged into the Impulsor. So, combat's to resolve now. No command points available. I've got 1. Tom's got none. So no interrupts can take place. The Drakkari free to fight first here with their charging units. So I'm going to fight with Drazar first of all. It's a bit funny with the wording on here, Murderous Assault. If this model made a charge move this turn, you can choose to fight with this model an additional time this turn. Does it mean he fights twice before the Blade Guard veterans? Because he's charged, you have to resolve charges. We're going to play it that way. Correct us if we're wrong. I'll go for Dual Blades, so 6 attacks with Drazar. Needing 2s. Then it's going to be 4s to wound at strength 4, and then +1 to the wound rolls for his ability. So 3s to wound. They've all wounded. 5 wounds. -2. So 5 for pluses.
Nope. I did. Feel no pains then, first of all, so I'll take the first 2 on him.
Yeah.
He dies.
So he's gone. It's the first one that comes through. Yeah.
And then the second one. He takes both. He's still got a wound left. So
Yes.
The third one. He dies.
He's gone. And then the last chance to try and block these on 6s on the last model.
No.
No, it's 2 wounds.
So
Clinging on with 1 wound left, yeah. So I'll tuck in. And we're going to play that fight again. So 2s, 3s, 4 more.
Dead.
It's gone. It's going to be about 8. 6 is required. So, okay, Drazar's done his murderous work. We'll move. I need to head off towards the near. We'll just sit where we are. I think, no, we'll head off this way. 3 inches to join his fellow Incubi brethren. So we'll fight with the 2 Incubi fighting next. Okay, so fighting with these, so we'll go squad leader, 4 dual blades, 2s to hit. They've all hit, 5s to wound, and then +1 to wound rolls for Drazar being nearby. Yeah, dear me, no, just wrong choice of blade here. -2.
Yep.
Blocked that one. Disappointing. The regular Incubus fighting here. 2s. Yeesh. 3s to wound. Double 6. Now that's nasty. That is going to be lethal precision here.
2 damage.
Add 3 damage.
3
Let's
damage.
add 2 to the damage, yeah. So 3 damage a time. -3.
-3. So the first one.
6 up to block.
Nope. And 3 damage.
Yes.
So try and save him. Double 6 needed, no.
And then a 6 to block this next one.
So who's this coming from? This is coming from these guys.
Yes. It's him, yeah, okay.
And then.
A 6 up.
No. Just
Almost, no. Okay, so consolidation move made. There's 2 of these assault intercessors left. So fight the witches. They are on Grave Lotus, so +1 strength for those. So we'll go for 3 attacks with the Hecatrix. Needing 2s. Rerolling 1s because of her ladyship nearby. Helps. Force to wound. Yeah, -2.
Fine.
Passed, well done. We'll go for Shardnet and Impaler. Who'll hit. I don't think so. That's a wound, though. For sure. -1.
Nope.
2 damage.
Give me 6, please. The double 6 will do.
Double 6, just as you need it. Yes, that was a failure to wound with +1 strength with strength 4. So that 3 failed. So we're down to Hecatari Blades, which will be 1, 2, 3 of them. At 2 attacks each, and then an extra attack for the Hecatari Blade. So I'm not going to wipe out the squad here, needing 2s, and then needing +1 strength, force to wound. Well, you never know, it's 5. 5 saves are 3+.
Yep.
Passed, well done, and a 6 up. No, right, so 1 wound caused. There's 2 of them remaining, and they're no doubt going to have tons of attacks. So Tom will be able to strike back against either the Incubi or the Witches.
Witches are troops, right?
They are, yes.
And they just have a 6+ save, a 6+ invuln.
4 up invuln now, because they're dodging in close combat.
4 up invuln. Well, it's 4 up versus these guys are 4 up as well, aren't they?
Yeah, 3 up save, -1, 4 up here. Okay, so Bikers have attacked, no damage. Venom's attacked, caused a wound upstairs against the intercessors. So that's all the charges done. Chance for Tom to strike back, but it's not going to be here. It's going to be here with the Bikers. Really, thinking back, I should have pulled out of close combat and just sat on the objective just to force Tom to deal with them on the next turn. But he's got a chance here to potentially wipe these out in close combat. Should be plenty of attacks with the 2 remaining Bikers on this objective. Drukhari hold it currently, but that could change here depending on the result that Tom gets. So here come the attacks.
Not from rolling like that.
Yeah, not as many on the... Not charging, just the 1. 4 up invuln save. Passed on a 6. Okay. I may as well fight back down here, so we'll go for the Agonizer. 2 hits. A wound, -2.
That's very cold.
No. 6 up.
Just 1?
Yep.
Nope.
Shardnet and Impaler, 2 hits. A wound, -1.
No, good.
Passed, okay. And then Hecatari Blades, 1, 2, 3. 2s. 5s. 2. Normal saves.
Yep.
Passed. Okay, combat's bogged down across there. Dreadnought next.
Nothing else is there to do, so...
No.
He's a bit frazzled. He can't seem to hit anything.
He's struggling to hit. He's going to get his wounds though. 3+ invuln. Ooh. Have I used my command reroll yet? The fight phase?
I don't think you've needed to, no.
3+. Passed. And that's the end of my command points as well. So she's holding the Dreadnought in close combat. It's free to walk away at any time, but she survives. We'll fight back with her. 2s. Rerolling 1s for herself. Failed. 5s to wound. A wound comes through. -3. It's D3. It's just 1. And a 6 up.
Nope.
No, another wound chipped off. Dropping down to 10. So intercessors upstairs fighting against the Venom. Needing 3s. And then needing 5s for wounds. 2. 4 up save.
Boom.
Oh, it's going to go. Blast. Almost saved it.
If you roll a 6.
Nope. And then the crew inside. That's not a good result here. Lost a model for disembark. Yes, combat's resolved. Morale's good across the board. Passed here with the Marines and the Witches. They're fine as well. So, there's heavy casualties now on both sides. Yeah. Tom's killed more though, for sure.
Yeah, so you killed 3 units that turn.
Plague Guard Vets 4.
4 units that turn. And I killed...
Yeah, we'll have a total up here.
I think I've killed...
Oh yeah, it's been a destructive turn here for sure. Right, so pretty good turn's finished. Pretty good bounce back here from the Drakkari. But points so far, 44 points to the Red Scorpions, just 17 to the Drukhari, so they are a fair bit behind now in points. Tom picking up a lot of his points from secondary objectives, bring it down has been good for him, and the other two, steady flow of points coming in for that as well. So we'll head on now to turn 3, the middle stage of the game. So much has happened already in this game. Deadly fight taking place here. The Drakkari determined to try and push through with their attack. Red Scorpions have collided with them with their attack as well. And then across here, we knew it would be a losing battle on this side. Drakkari trying to be as difficult as they can to slow the Red Scorpions down. But Tom inevitably is swinging around on this flank. He started his move already. He's not. He's not going to slow down here. It's good to see aggressive Space Marine play. It's continuing to go well for the Red Scorpions. Drukhari resisting, but the Red Scorpions just need to keep up the momentum and keep the points flowing in, and surely victory will be theirs. We'll go on to their turn 3 next. So just around the other side of the board, just giving you an idea of what's going on. Carbonite Warriors disembark from their transport here. There's Tom's squad. He's continuing to hold on to this objective. I think the Drukhari are on it, but for how long? We'll see. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yeah, they are on it at this point. But those bikers may not last too long. Tom's got some firepower available here, and then the Intercessor squad here as well. So he just needs to keep his calm and press on and cleanse the sector of the Darkin.
Can I use the turret to still shoot?
You could do. It's not that bad. Doing well.
Oh, no, it's good.
So we're talking about 9th edition. Whichever faction you play, it seems you've got to play aggressively. There's no reward now for sitting on the... And speed, yeah. And not too bad. The Red Scorpions, with the new bikers...
Nice and impulses are very quick.
Yeah. So meching up here, pretty good. The bikers are excellent for grabbing objectives. We've seen them in action. Good play from them. So holding the back line for 9th edition, just there's no reward for it anymore. It's got to be the middle ground, manoeuvring into position, firepower, quick response, manoeuvrability around the table is key for 9th edition. Tom's been doing that in this game and has been reaping the rewards. And it's almost like he's got a head start in front of the Drukhari here and has kept the pressure on them, and the points have been flowing in. We'll let him complete his moves.
So shoot.
Okay, movement's done. So discussing the way the game's gone, the way it's going, for the Drakkari to stand any chance, we've got to control our objectives. So we do hold that one for the next few minutes. We're going to lose that one. Around there, we do hold this one, but Intercessors...
Choose choice. I hold it.
Yes, okay, got it. We need to try and cling on to these two, if we can. Tom's movement, maintaining close combat. Intercessors holding position. Yeah. Impulsors pulled back out of close combat.
These guys are going to fall back, because otherwise you're going to get to hit me first.
Okay.
And I might have a plan. Do I have a plan?
You can move these if he wants to. It's still movement phase. What is his plan?
Yeah, I'll stick with that.
Oh, you're going to he's going to dacker them. Yeah, bikers. So you've used a stratagem here.
Yeah, hit and run warfare, so they can fall back and shoot.
He knows his stratagems, and it's helped out again. So you can shoot. Not allowed to charge, but can shoot with those. Impulses swing around. Look at the aggression here of the Red Scorpions, dropping off their squad first, so be able to shoot, charge, and clear this objective. Carib Khan, bit out of the picture. This flank secure. She's going to hold on to that primary objective here. But a ring of steel around the Reds, around the Drakkari now, as Tom tries to clear this sector as quick as possible. Unrelenting here with his assault against the pirates.
So we're going to this lady here with the dreadnought.
Oh, Dakka. There's loads of hits.
And then she's toughness 3. So 2.
2's to wound.
So 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 2, 4, 6, 7.
My 3+ invuln save can only last for so long. Ew. She's still alive. 6 ups. She's got 1 wound left.
And the other onslaught into her.
Oh no, if she goes, he's going to charge. It's only a matter of time. She's single-handedly holding the Dreadnought back. Ooh. 3+. Oh, she holds again. Okay.
I can't charge that, so that just blows this up next turn. And then wipe.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. Tom's getting a bit salty about the Dreadnought not destroying, but she dodges. Lightning dodge she has, and just skips about. So you're firing at full pace, but the lady with the blue hair is ring-a-ring-a roses around the Dreadnought here, driving him balmy.
Okay.
We'll press on. Yeah, as you're saying, kill her. You could have charged through. It would have been havoc in amongst the Drukhari units, but she's just about held on here, keeping the Dreadnought at bay. If she holds you in combat, then...
Oh, yeah,
yep.
he's dead. He's dead. The Ravager, I'll take him next turn.
Right, because there's no invuln save available here because the Librarian's disappeared. Yeah, right, we'll press on. More firepower to come here for the Red Scorpions. Right, this is Intercessors here. They're offloading into my Carbonite Warrior Squad. They're just in there. Not hiding, but they're the other side of that container.
So 4 at -2.
Right, so Tom's still in tactical, so it's -2. So I'm going to try and roll 6 up, feel no pains. Save 1.
3 dead.
Okay, we'll keep the Blaster alive. So we've kept the Blaster alive. He's just the other side of that container. Right, it's the other unit of Intercessors across the other side, the Iron Range. They're going to try and pick off this Carbonite Warrior. He's equipped with a Blaster, so it's worth trying to take him down. 3s to...
1.
Oh, just the 1.
Straight.
Don't worry, I won't roll a 6. Okay, still alive.
So the frag launchers into the Venom?
Yes, this is from here to here.
6. -1 built in,
yeah.
So 1 wound.
Failed. 6 up, feel no pain. Passed that one. 3, no. Okay.
8 and a frag into them.
Yes, right. So here, I'm going to try and wipe out the witches.
Frag 4.
4 shots, yeah. Do those separately. They're strength 3. Just the 1, no wound. And then 8 shots with bolt rifles. Maybe -2 because tactical doctrine is still in play. 3's to wound.
5.
There's 5. 6 ups, past 2. That's 6+ invuln save. 6 up, feel no pain. Failed. Okay, 3 dead. So take regular witches away. That's 1, 2, 3. So. Oh, Calm's going to get them. This will clear this flank almost entirely here of Drakkari. Loads of wounds.
3, 6, 9.
I'll roll 5. 666. Yeah, they're gone. Squad destroyed. Okay, bikers are going to shoot into the Incubi across here.
And then the 2 heavy bolt pistols into
the Venom. Sure.
Venom, yeah. So all hit.
Nice. 3's to wound.
3 wounds.
3 -1.
-1.
-1.
-2.
Okay.
Because it's the tactical.
1 saved. 6+ feel no pain. No. So Clavex actually has 2 wounds. So I'm going to lose him and then a wound on the Clavex.
And then they've got 2 heavy bolt pistols. Both at 5s. 1
Oh,
wound.
that 3 was a miss because of his -1.
Let me reroll again. So the 3 and doesn't wound.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Done. Okay. So shooting phase. Anything else?
Nope.
I think no. All right. So charges. Are there any?
I need to decide what I'm doing here.
Yeah, Intercessors on top. There is the lone Carbonite War on the other side with the Blaster. Drakkari now get auto pass morale, so he is going to remain. So whether Tom wants to charge into him, just to
charge the bikes and him.
Okay, charges are taking place. Impulse has gone in against the Venom, just disrupts that. And then across the Intercessors have charged down. They've gone for the bikers just to continue to hold the objective and try and take those on in close combat here. But now that the focus of the battle is around here, it has been for most of the game. I think this was a foregone conclusion that the Red Scorpions swing around here. But Drakkari, putting up perhaps the last of their resistance, will go on to combat resolution next. So Intercessors fighting. This is against the bikers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 ups, no minus here. Oh, and some of the terrain has gone. We'll let Tom restore. It's one way of taking out models. So I've passed 3, and then 6 plus 4, no pain. No, alright, so 1 wound taken on the bikers.
6s. It's once. Wounds. That impulse is a combat monster.
Failed. Oh, no, we're down to 1 wound.
Then it's your pick of a defender.
Yeah, it must be the succubus here. Rerolling 1s for herself. 5s to wound. Oh no, nothing from her. This is Tom fighting back.
It's actually all of them. 4 of them even.
3 plus invuln save. First one. No. 2d6 damage. Double 1. No, 7. 7 6s required. A valiant attempt, but the lady with the blue hair is no more. And Tom can...
Yeah, your troops, so you've got that.
Right, okay, I'm still holding. And he can move forwards if he wants to with the Redemptor Dreadnought, which is still pretty fresh. It's down to 10 wounds remaining on that thing. But the rules for Dreadnoughts now, I think they've been improved. -1 to damage, able to shoot in close combat. Pretty good stuff. Especially these Primaris ones, they are tough and resilient, and it's now moved onto the objective. Doesn't claim it here, but right in amongst the Drukhari, a lumbering Dreadnought moves through. Your turn to pick. You've gone through everything, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't have anything else left.
Yeah, so quickly I'll fight back here. Need 4s. It's a wound, yep. Surely not.
Okay.
Nope. Okay. No ongoing combat here. Tom fell back. It's just the bikers. So it's going to be 7 attacks of them. Need 2s. And in 4s. 2 at -1.
Okay.
Passed. And that's the end of that. Okay, so turn is finished. No morale for the Drakkari at all, because they auto pass morale. From emboldened by bloodshed, which there certainly has been plenty of that here in this game. Turn's finished. Tom will calculate any extra points been picked up. So engage is 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 points picked up for engage.
2 points.
2 points picked up for engaging on fronts.
Because they're probably near the centre, are they?
We'll see. Maybe. This one's not crossed the halfway line. Dreadnought hasn't quite crossed the halfway line either. I think the centre of the battlefield is around here. I think it's just about here. So he may...
Okay, so then it just depends on whether they're...
halfway or not.
Are they the other side of that objective?
No, it's just the 2. This base halfway across. So
Warhammer.
2 points picked up for that. And we'll see.
Bring them down, did I? Venom
Succubus and Venom gone.
last turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no more bring them downs this turn.
Okay. Just the Succubus you killed?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so we'll go on to Drukhari turn 3, fighting desperately here. We'll see what they can do. Okay, so Drukhari fighting on 10 points picked up, continuing to hold primaries 1 and 2. So 10 points picked up for that. Pulled out a close combat across here. Just trying to... I wanted to fall back, but I'm trying to maintain engage in all fronts for 2 victory points. The Flyers moved across and put 3 mortal wounds onto the Dreadnoughts, dropped to 6. Drazars moved across, which is almost destroyed, so I'll pop them around here. The lone Clavex is going to try and take out these 2. Moved across here with the Ravager of his firepower. Bikers have shifted from here and across to try and go after the objective, maintain close combat with the other unit, and then held position here with these. That's movement done. Shooting phase next. So go Splinter here and then Blaster into the Dreadnought. So Blaster first of all, need a 3, needing a 4. I'm gonna... Come on, reroll that. Yeah, here it comes. Gone. Okay, and then Splinter Rifle fire power across here. Need 3s, need 4s. Nothing from them. So that's that squad resolved. Splinter Pistol and Blast Pistol into the Dreadnought. Blast Pistol first of all. Missed. Splinter Pistol hits and no wounds. Not taking out this Dreadnought here. We'll actually go here. We'll go for everything. So Shatterfield Missile, do that first of all. 5 shots. 5s. Reroll it. A wound, -1.
Nope.
Failed. Just 1 damage. 6 up, feel no pain.
Nope.
No, it's down to 5. And then 2 Void Lances. We got a hit. This could work. The wound comes through. -4.
Oh, I don't get a thing.
Nothing. No,
Right.
D6 damage. It's 4.
So it's 3.
Because Dreadnought roll, yep. Duty Eternal.
So
No,
2 left.
down to 2 wounds left. Okay, I'm now going to fire the Ravager into the bikers. 1 hit, 1 wound, -4, D6 damage. It's 5. 5 for no pains.
One's got.
Yeah, it's the one with the wound has gone. Just the sergeant remain. So we'll go blaster from this squad member down here into the impulsor. Hits, wounds, -4, invuln save.
Yep.
Pass. That's a big one. Well done. Then we'll go for all the shots from the bikers that moved. So 2 blasters, 1 hit, 1 wound.
Save.
It's incredible. It's just the poisoned weaponry. There is a wound. Normal save, 3+. Pass that one. Well done, Tom. Very, very good. God damn it. Splinter pistols in close combat. 4 hit. And a wound. On an intercessor. Passed. Just looking around. I think that shooting phase is finished. We'll go on to... I can't fire because we pulled out of close combat. So we're going to charges next. Okay, charges have taken place. Drazar's gone into the Dreadnought. He's had a good run in this game. The Clavex has gone into the Assault Intercessors. And Tom's just moving the bikers for me. They've swung around behind the Intercessor squads. Both units of bikers going into them and tapping into the Impulsor as well. Drukhari still desperately fighting on for that objective. It's worth 6 points. There's still some distance from claiming it. But at least their assault is going ahead with the biker units. So no interrupts. None of us have got any command points left. Drazar to fight first, I think, against the Dreadnought. I'm going to fight with the Clavex first, actually, just before Drazar moves away. So I need 2s. Yeah, Clavex is on 2s to hit. 3s to wound. So the regular blades. Yeah, the 1 comes through.
Nope.
Not saved. 2 damage. Yeah, it's just the 1 damage. Doesn't matter. That model's already on a wound. So that's the situation. We'll tuck in. We've not killed the sergeant. He might be able to bring me down here. Only got 1 wound left. We'll fight with Drazar next. Yeah, so we'll go for dual blades. Here, so 6 attacks in 2s. 5s to wound becomes 4s to wound. +1 to the wound rolls.
Minus.
-3.
Nope. He did.
Yeah.
Oh, is it just 1 damage
So
each?
that's 4 damage, and that's 4 damage. That's 8 damage in total caused by Drazar.
Well, I'll try. Why not? No.
And do you explode?
Yes, I will explode. There it is.
Oh, very good. Good try.
No.
Close. Dreadnought gone. Well, whatever happens in this game, casualties have been heavy on both sides. At least Drakkari still look like they're going out, but they're still fighting on, refusing to give up here. Okay, so we resolved the rest of the combats around there. The Intercessors took a wound. I lost a biker in total. Tom picking his combat first, so down to 2 bikers left there with that squad that was already in close combat.
3 base for the sergeant, +1 for the chainsaw, +1 because you charged me.
You get the bonus.
Yep, you charged.
If you are charged. Wow.
2, -1.
4 ups. 6 up to keep him alive. No. You're a troop.
Yep.
Okay.
It's funny that, isn't it?
Oh, no. This could happen. I know what's going to happen.
So
you can make a 3+.
Over here.
Oh, no.
Get him out of the way.
Out of the way, he's dead, yeah. And then 3 inches. There you go.
Hello.
Well done. That means you've actually...
The sergeant is going to hunt down Drazar.
Drazar. Okay. You've claimed that objective. Well done. Okay, so Drukhari thought we'd had that one secure. That is not good for us at all. All you've got to do is actually just sit there, That's all you have to do, and that will deny us that primary, and that's going to keep us out of the race here. Good play. Turns finished. Points picked up for Drukhari. 3 more points picked up for destroying the Dreadnought.
Yep.
2 points picked up for engaging all fronts. We haven't liberated or raised that objective there, so no points for that secondary. So some points coming in, but Drukhari's still well behind the Red Scorpions. All right, so turns finished here for the Drukhari. They continue to fight on. Table's starting to look a bit empty here. The last of the units for the Drukhari fighting on. Tom's still got plenty of stuff left. It's sort of spread all around the table onto objectives at the moment. We'll go on to turn 4 now, getting into the later stages of the game. Turn 4 for the Red Scorpions next. So movement here, I've been discussing the way the game's going as well. Tom's swung onto this objective and looks set to potentially blow these away. This isn't advance either. He could charge.
Yeah, that's just
this one's going to fall for the Drukhari. Tom got 15 points for primaries this time.
Yep.
This
1,
really
2,
helped.
3, 4, so all of these ones.
Yeah, no, the Red Scorpions.
That one. Yeah, so.
And troops on there.
Yeah.
So you hold all of them apart from one.
Yeah.
Red Scorpions, they have this game here. They just need to try and deliver the coup de grace here against the Drukhari. Fair play to the Drukhari. They've battled away despite...
This is a grudge match as well because we...
Oh, it's grudge.
Didn't we play in the
league, one of the early games.
Before, yeah, and we got pounded.
That's right.
So,
It was almost... It is ultimate grudge because it was almost that loss for you that's almost stopped you from going through into the knockout stage, and it was the Drukhari's fault. Okay. So it's got a bit personal here. Between the models, me and Tom just enjoying the game. Mostly. All right, movement's done. Maintaining close combat across here, and Pulsar happy to sit on the objective, just frustrating the Drukhari, trying to raise that objective in that corner. Then Intercessor Squad swung around here to take on the Venom. Khan swung around as well to lay down some Drakkari into that as well. So, getting ready to clear the Drukhari off the board here. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, shooting phase. The lone Carbonite Warrior just the other side of that container survives. Bikers took 2 more wounds from pistol firepower.
I'm just going to shoot Jazzar in the back with my sergeant.
This is
just
a grudge.
Because it's a very
grudgy.
Nice thing to do.
Hit him.
Wounded him on a 6.
Alright, Drazar's not been wounded yet. Minus...
He has now. -2 because it's the assault.
Passed. Starts on a 2 up.
He has not now. Okay.
Okay. Across here, loads of firepower, no wounds at all. Bit of a contrast here, though. Target destroys, only one wound left. Squad got out. Khan rinsed them, hosed them down. So wipe out across here. This flank well and truly is now secure. Shooting phase
is over. Yeah.
Okay. Charges next.
Here, yeah.
Okay. So charges ongoing across here, and then charges taking place here against the Carbonite Warriors.
Combat Impulsor. Nope, didn't work this time. Okay, and then the bike. So gets 3 basic, +2 for charge, +1 for chainsword.
Brilliant. Really good. 3's to wound. Oh.
And they're all -2.
-2. I'm straight down to 6+. Feel no pain.
Oh,
Double 6. Keep 2 models alive. 3 slain. All right, so combat's resolved across here. The smaller unit of bikers destroyed, and then we picked off an intercessor with the other squad. Down here, no hits coming through. That is the turn finished for Tom. So more points to pick up. She maxed out in primaries this turn.
One more
To go. Okay,
so.
But it's been a steady flow here for the Red Scorpions. Nice.
This is only turn
4. Brutal game between these two armies. Definitely the sense of a grudge between these two forces, which may well be something that continues on for the millennia to come. So, turns finished. Is there any sense carrying on, really? Drukhari, I think...
well, this turn you will score... well, it depends. Do they... they're fearless. So
yes.
You'll score that, so you'll get 5 points.
We cannot catch up here. We don't hold any other objectives. This one's been denied to us. We'll get a points tally here, but the Drukhari are in a sorry state here, points-wise. All right. We're going to press on. It is a bit grudgy, so we'll press on.
As it's a league, I think we should finish it off.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Finish him. We'll go on to turn 4 now for the Drukhari. Okay, moving for the Drakkari on their turn 4. Ravagers moved a little bit, swung around onto the objective. Witches have turned around. They're going to try and take out this sergeant for the assault intercessors. Pulled out a close combat here to hold the objective for now. Going to try and rescue the situation down here as much as we can. Flyers banked around, is heading off in this direction. Maintaining close combat across there with the Reavers, and Razar, Master of Blades, running up this corridor here to try and take out the Impulsor. Movement done. Shooting phase next. Okay, almost wish we'd finished the game here. Drukhari firepower. Nothing? 0.
No, I think I did 3 6+ invulnerable saves on the Impulsor.
Yeah, it's fired across here, no damage. Fired from here, no damage. Plasma grenade, blast pistol, no damage. Blaster across here, no damage. And then pistols in close combat, no damage at all. These fell back, absolutely nothing. We're going to charges next for the Drukhari in turn 4. Okay, charge has gone ahead. Roll of Snake Eyes here, but managed to make it in. And Razar has gone inside. He's gone inside. Tom's put him in the back of the vehicle. There, maybe looking around inside for any intercessors to kill.
Reading the poster that says "Warning Xenos" nearby.
I'm going to kill that vehicle. I'm going to do 6 attacks into that vehicle with Razar, Master of Blades. 5 to wound becomes 4s to wound. It's 5 saves minus 3. Does the shield dome help? Does the shield dome help?
Even if it was 6s, I only saved 1.
Okay.
I think it's just a 5 up in one.
Right.
So, yeah.
Still made it through. 8 damage. 8 feel no pains.
No.
Vehicle's gone. Do you explode?
Yes, I do. Oh, I love this game. This is just silly, isn't it?
It's crazy. Right, okay, so we've got damage to work out now. Drazar's going to be caught in the back blast. The bikers are going to be hit, and Tom's intercessors are going to be struck by this explosion as well. Got a good few explosions here in this game, but right at the very end, an impulsor blows up here on this objective. Drakkari have made its objective, almost cleared it now with the help of Drazar and the exploding tank. Right, so explosion taking place. Drazar took a mortal wound. Bikers took a mortal wound. Tom took 2 mortal wounds.
Took 3, but then did a feel no pain.
Yeah, so there's 2 intercessors left. They're still to fight. The bikers are still to fight, but we've now still not claimed that objective because Tom's troops. I've just attacked here and failed to hit at all. So Tom's going to strike back with
first and then
pick a unit. You may as well go the intercessors. Yes.
I was charged. I wasn't charged. So I'll go into. I can go into Drazar now, can't I?
Yeah, try and put a wound on him. Moment of pride here. 4 hits. Toughness 4.
So 2 minus 1.
3 ups.
Nope.
Aha, not a wound on him yet.
And your attack to the bikes.
Yes, bikers. It's going to be 2, and then the squad leader. 2s. If we can get some 4s. We do. We get 5. Minus 1. A chance to clear this objective. 2 go through. 2 6-ups. Another model slain from that squad. Just the sergeant remains alive on the objective. Desperate stuff here. Drukhari desperate to try and get that objective and raise it if possible. And then now you can fight down here with him. 5 attacks. Needing 3s. 3s to wound. 1. Dodge. Not dodged. Feel no pain. No. So we'll take her out, just the 1 model. Right, it's down to the number of models. Okay, so Tom's saying that we actually hold this 1 troop each, and then there's an extra model on this. So we do still hold that primary objective. We haven't quite claimed the one round the corner. We still hold this one, but it's all very precarious here for the Drukhari. Turn's finished. I think the game's done. There's 1 turn left here. And Drukhari are out of this.
Bring it down there. And you would have got engage.
Oh yes, bring it down, picked up across there for the impulsor. Engage is now lost. No, we're out of the table quarters, so no points picked up for that.
No raise yet, because I'm still on there.
No, yeah, raise can't be done. In fact,
I roll a 6. No.
Do you know what, Tom? I think it's now impossible for raise.
Yeah,
because I need an extra turn to do it, so that it's fouled here for Drakkari. Too little, too late for them. Over on the home objective, Tom has managed to hold onto it. Okay, turn's finished. Game is finished here. Drakkari are going to leave it here at this point. Points then, Tom's totaled up for us all of the points. So 82 points to the Red Scorpions. That's a fantastic scoreline. It was that continuous flow of primary objectives being picked up, and that was because of the aggressive play on both flanks. Tom moving on to objectives very, very quickly. So steady flow of points for that. Good choice of secondaries, maxed out with Bring It Down. Engaging fronts picked up 10, grind them down. Tom continuing to beat the Drakkari on number of units slain. So 12 points picked up for that as well. So 82 points in total. For the Drakkari, didn't raise any objectives, so that cost us there. Engaging the fronts a couple of times, we got 6 points picked up for that. And Bring It Down, we destroyed a few vehicles, so 8 points picked up for that. And Primaris 25 points. So 39 points to the Drukhari. They got some kind of scoreline here, but they were behind right from the outset of this game against the Red Scorpions. 82 points to 39. The Red Scorpions, Primaris, Space Marines, have victory here against the Darkkin. In this grudge match, the Red Scorpions have victory against their hated foe once again. The grudge continues. We may well see these two armies clash, but not in this league, this season. The Red Scorpions go through. Drakkari are knocked out. Grind of a battle. It really was a sense of a grudge in this game between these two sides. Just vicious fighting taking place. Bizarre and strange dice rolls from one extreme to the next going on here. But really it's been a tale of aggression from both sides. But Tom was first off the mark. Didn't take his foot off the pedal right the way through to the end of the game. Look where his units have made it to.
Yeah, that impulsor started over here.
Where? In that corner?
That impulsor started
there and ended up over here. Yeah, no, speed and aggression.
The bikes were next to it over there as well.
Yeah, crazy stuff. And you had a turn in favour as well. So that's the game. It's been enjoyable, this one. Bit of a grind here between these two sides, but I think that's what we're expecting. And expecting both sides just to really dig in and fight to the bitter end here in this knockout game. Battle's over. We'll talk about units of the game next. All right, so interesting choices here, especially for Tom. So I'm going to give it to Drazar, Master of Blades. Whatever he touched, he seemed to kill quite effectively. So that character, excellent. Superb model, beautiful model. And
anti-infantry.
Excellent anti-infantry and a bit of anti-vehicle as well. So managed to pick up a good number of points for the Drakkari. For the Red Scorpions, Tom's going to give it to the Librarian. A combination of psychic powers, he reckons, helped hold it together on this flank when the attack did come. Those 5+ invuln saves proved crucial. If more Drakkari strength 8 minus 4d6 damage had made it through against those vehicles, it may well have been more of a sweeping attack here for the Drakkari, but that was stifled here by those 5+ invuln saves, so Tom's going to give it to the Librarian. So that's units of the game for both sides. We've played a few of the knockout games now. As mentioned, you can follow them on YouTube, half of them, and then half on the Plus channel. So keep a lookout for more of these knockout games as we try and establish the champion for our Season 8 battle reports. But Drakkari, their race ends here. Red Scorpions will move on with a chance in their next game to go through to the grand final of our Season 8 battle reports. Great game. Thanks for watching and tune in next time.